Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to my presentation. To the Honorable Dr. Feni Eka Mediasari M. and all my audience. My name is Esther Suryani Banjarnahor and then I am a student in English Language Education at Indraprasta PGRI University. This video is created to fulfill the requirement for midterm examination in the course academic speaking and for scientific purposes. Okay, the title of this presentation is using visual aids in teaching English. By the end of this presentation, the audience is expected to know what visual aids are. The second one, identify different type of visual aids. And the third one, use visual aid effectively in teaching English. Okay. So why is it important for us to discuss about using visual aids? Discussing the use of visual aids in teaching English is especially important because they play a crucial role in helping learners grasp language concepts more effectively. So, what are visual aids? Okay, visual aids are tool or material that use visual elements, that things you can see to help explain, illustrate, or enhance spoken or written information. And then there are type of visual aids. The first one is picture and photographs. Picture and photograph show real life objects, people, or scene to support vocabulary and context. They make learning more concrete by linking abstract concept to real world visual. They stimulate interest and curiosity, especially in young learners. And then they support visual learning style, helping students remember and understanding material better. The second one are charts and graphs. Charts and graphs help present data, comparison, or trend visual. For example, bar graph and pie chart. And then line graph, also Venn diagram, flow chart. Flow chart shows step in process. We can use flowchart, for example, step to write a paragraph or letter, build writing structure skills. And then the third one about videos and animation. Okay, in videos and animation, show language in use, conversation, or cultural context with sound and motion. Type of videos and animation, for example, short film or clips used in English teaching like storytelling. For example, we can watch a short film and then after we watch, we can discuss the plot and write a summary. Animated video, teaching grammar and vocabulary in a fun, simplified way. For example, we can cartoon animation on irregular verb or preposition. Music videos and song. We can use fill in the blank lyrics or discuss the meaning of song. And then documentaries. Watch part of documentaries and write a reflection or summary. That's about videos and animation. The first one about object and model. Object or models. What is the difference between objects or model? Objects is real item and model is a scaled down version. That's the difference. Objects and model are physical visual aids that help learner connect English vocabulary and expression with real world items. For example, 3D model. We can use a model house to describe rooms and furniture, and then classroom item. We can use a pencil, book, and bag for praise like put the book on the table. The fifth one about poster and infographic. The difference between poster and infographic. Poster are large visual display with key information, often combining text and image. Infographic are visual representation of data or idea using icon, graphic, and short text to communicate information quickly and clearly. For example, a grammar poster, we can explain tenses, sentence structure, or part of speech. Poster showing simple past tense, rule, and example. And then vocabulary poster, infographic, for example, infographic on how to write a paragraph or the part of letter. Okay, the sixth one about diagram and map. Diagram are simplified drawing that explain relationship, process, or part of something. Map are visual representation of geographic area showing location, direction, or spatial relationship. Okay, and then why use visual aids in teaching English? Yeah, why use visual aids in teaching English? The first one, of course, encourage communication and then participation. Visual can be used as a prompt for speaking or writing activity. For example, describe student can describe a picture, tell a story based on a photo. The second one, simplify complex idea. Visual like chart or diagram make it easier to explain difficult grammar point or abstract concept. For example, a timeline help explain for tenses like past perfect or future continuous. The third one, improve memory and retention. Learner remember information better when it's linked to visual images. Visual aid creates strong mental association that make words and ideas easier to recall. And then the last one about the reduce language barriers. When students don't understand spoken or written English yet, visual help bridge the gap. They provide clues that allow learner to follow even with limited language skill. Okay, next about tips for using visual aids effectively. Okay, the first one, keep keep it simple and clear. It means don't overload visual aids with too much text or too many elements. Aim for clear, clean, and focused visual, then highlight one idea at a time. The second one, use large font and good contrast. Use minimum 24-point font for representation and then choose a clean, simple font like Arial, Calibri, and also avoid decorative font. Avoid using red or green combination. Keep text short and to the point. Do not overload slide with text. And then use bullet point instead of full sentence. Stick to 3 or 5 key points per slide. And then keep slide visuals. Next, the fourth one, make sure visual relate to the topic. Yeah, tip for choosing relevant visual, always ask, does this visual help explain or reinforce my point? And then match image to vocabulary, grammar, or context being taught. Use visual to clarify, not just decorate. If using a video or animation, keep it short and directly connected to the lesson object. Okay, next about good versus bad visual aids. What is good visual aids? The first one is clear image. Yeah. Use one main idea per slide or image relevant to the topic. Picture of picture when teaching time vocabulary, for example, picture of a clock. Easy to understanding. How about bad visual aids? Too much text and then distract color and low resolution. So the summary for this presentation, visual aid help us communicate better, capture attention, and support our message. Okay, I think that's all about my presentation. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.